guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about staying in hotels. I wanted to talk about specifically IHG points, the IHG Chase branded credit card, and how the points system works for that, and how that has allowed Tyke and I to stay in some really amazing hotels while we're traveling through Southeast Asia. And last year when we traveled to Europe, we stayed in IHG hotels as well, and we were able to really elevate our stays in the hotels with the IHG point system and how it works with the Chase credit card. So if you're interested in this kind of elevated travel, whether it's in the States or whether it's internationally, this is something that you should really go down to the link in the description and click on our IHG referral link and see about getting yourself a Chase branded IHG card, and then start using it for your everyday transactions, because as you spend money on your IHG Chase credit card, you get points. You're accruing points that you can use in exchange for a hotel stay, and it doesn't take much. And if you put things that you're already spending, you're not spending more, you're putting your groceries on there, you're putting your gas on there, you're putting your cell phone bill on the credit card, you're putting any kind of utility that will allow you to pay with a credit card. Sign up your Chase IHG credit card to pay that, and then just watch your statement every month and get those points. So the thing that we love about it is you download the app and you look and see, okay, I want to go to this town. Like when we were just in Dunning, I looked on the app and I'm like, okay, I want to go to Dunning. I want to stay in a nice hotel with a lounge, because we were going to get lounge access while we were staying in Vietnam. So I booked us in a hotel with a lounge, and you can tell on the app, you can look and see all the dates, because if you click flexible date, it will give you all the dates and how much it is. So you can find a date that's the cheapest if your travel time is flexible, and you can stay for as little as 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. We try to keep it between that 8, and if you go to places, there are some places that are cheaper, like Malaysia, Indonesia, you can stay for 3,500 points a night, which is crazy. So we try to keep it around that 8 to 10, sometimes 11 if we really like the hotel and it offers a lounge, because the lounge can kind of balance out, because if they offer the food, right? So you get to have some food that you're not going to be spending money on. So 8,000 points a night. If you're buying the points when they have the sale, you're going to get some points just for signing up for the card, which is lovely. We got our points and we used it at a ton of hotels in Europe, and it was fantastic. So you're going to get points by signing up on our referral link, and we're also going to get 10,000 points. So thank you in advance for the points, and that will get us one night's hotel in Southeast Asia. So thank you so much. Another couple of tricks are, so if you buy the points when they're basically buy one get one free, they call it the 100% points sale. A hotel that is 8,000 points a night is going to be $40, but that's $40 all in. That's not $40 and then 15 for fees and 7% for state tax, international tax, whatever it is. You go to a hotel now and you think you're spending $100 a night for the hotel, and it ends up being $130 because of all the taxes and fees. You don't do that with points. So it's $40 a night. If we go up to 10,000, that's $50 a night, because every point is 0.05 cents per point. So you can do the math. It's not hard. $40 for an $8,000 a night hotel like the ones we stayed at in Dunning, Vietnam. The other catch to this is you have to do it in 4-night increments. So every time I go on the app and I book, I want to stay these nights, I do it in 4-hour increments, 4-night increments, because the 4th night is always free with IHG. So when you're looking at the app, it might say 11,500 points a night, but if you load your 4-night increment, it'll bump that down to like 8,000, because it spreads it out over the 4 nights. So it gets you one night basically free, which is awesome. Every 4th night you're gonna get a free night. Plus every year you get a reward night, one night to use wherever you want, up to like 40,000 points, which would be great in Europe or the States. You don't want to use it in Vietnam because it's going to be a waste. There's not very many hotels that are 40,000 points a night in Vietnam because everything's so cheap. So every time I book in 4-night increments because you get the 4th night free, but I do it in 4-night bookings. Like if I'm going to stay 16 nights, I don't book 16 nights. You could do that and you would get every 4th night free and it would be fine. But I book, every booking is 4 nights. So if I'm going to stay 16 nights, I book 4, 4, 4, 4. And the reason I do this is because I go in and check it. Like when I booked our Dunning stuff, I booked it like 6-7 months in advance. I was planning. I knew that we were going to be able to retire and go do this, and it happened because I was planning, I was thinking, like we talked about in our other video. So I booked it so far in advance that as time was going by, I would check and be like, okay, I got those nights for $9,000 a night. I wonder what they are now. And I even did this while we were in Vietnam, waiting to go from one hotel to the next, and I found that it was way cheaper. So I canceled the first booking and I booked the next booking. That's why I do it in 4-night increments, because sometimes these 4 nights are cheaper and sometimes these 4 nights are more. So you don't want to rebook if it's more, but you do want to rebook if it's less, because we were able to save 20,000 points on like a 2-week stay because I went in and watched and the points had gone down and I rebooked. So that is it's an awesome tip, and I've used it several times. I did it again just the other day, and I was able to change to an even nicer hotel because they had a sale that I didn't see the first time. So I canceled my previous booking and booked a different hotel for basically the same price because they were having a sale. So that's how I like to do it. Every 4 nights for each booking, so that you have that flexibility to go back in there and check and see. And sometimes it's just you got the best price. Yay for you. Good job finding the best price, and that's okay. Don't be sad if you don't find it cheaper, but when you do find it cheaper, celebrate. Yay, good job. You saved some points and get to stay in an awesome hotel. So the other thing I want to talk about is, and another reason why I do it in 4-night increments, is because as you stay more and more nights, they have a rewards milestone program with IHG. So you can get rewards up to 100 nights a year, which we will hit this year. Yay for us. And starts at 20, and then it goes every 10 nights. So you got to get those first 20 nights out of the way. Find the cheapest hotel wherever you want to stay and just get 20 nights out of the way. And then every 10 nights you get to choose a milestone reward. And it can be food vouchers. It can be more points. You can change your milestone in for more points, which are always nice to have. There are certain milestones that you want to definitely get diamond status. You want to definitely get your lounge access, things like that. But you'll see those in the milestones, and you'll definitely get that and nothing else. But there are a lot that you can choose. You can get suite upgrades vouchers, which we have gotten and we've used, and it was awesome. So some of your milestone reward points can be redeemed for a suite upgrade. A lot of times when you check in with IHG hotels, especially as you get to be a diamond member and some of the elite statuses, as you get more and more nights and points, they will upgrade you to a nicer room. But not often do they upgrade you to a suite. So with the suite vouchers, you can get yourself a suite for no extra cost. So you can stay in like a $500 a night room for your $40 a night in points. So all of these things, if you booked in a 16-night increment and you're only 2 nights away from getting your next voucher and you want to use it, like a lounge access or a suite upgrade, you're gonna have to wait till the end of that 16 nights and then it takes them a couple days for it to all register on your account so that you can go in and use it. So that is why it's so important to book in 4-night bookings, so that the minute you hit one of those milestones, you're in there on your app going, this is the one I want. I want 10,000 points. I want lounge access. I want a suite upgrade. So it's amazing. I love this program. Like I said, go down in the link, sign up for the credit card, thank you for the points, and you will thank us for telling you about this lovely travel hack, because you will never travel the same way again.